I just discovered that.
Is it the kind of car that's used for the Back to the Future?
And he didn't lengthen the body at all. It's just a more compact version of the same.
Hello, folks. Pay attention, please.
Alrighty.
I'll help you close the doors since
All right,
you're not.
cool. Here we go.
The doors were like they were supposed to be. They'd be like butter.
Well, here we are in a 1981 DeLorean. Got the modified flux capacitor back there. Kind of the behind the scenes, I remember them saying like there wasn't much headroom in here, and that's for sure.
Yeah, that's why they got the bump out. John DeLorean was 6'4". Then the car was designed for at least to fit a guy 6'4".
Got quite some power behind this engine.
Yeah, a lot of people think DeLoreans are slow and sluggish. With the original, exhaust system, it would be. But since it's free flow, engine to muffler, not a problem.
It's also got a very nice sound.
That's also due to the muffler, of course. High-end muffler.
So what is your favorite part of this DeLorean?
Everything.
I suppose you can list just one specific thing. This is quite the car.
I would say the attention is a little overwhelming at bit. The doors is what gets me, the stainless steel. I love it all.
I've always loved the stainless steel on this, it's very unique.
No power steering.
Oh, really?
To get an automatic DeLorean, you would be really sad. Because it definitely would not be producing as much power as this one is.
Yep.
One thing that's scary is big rigs. Drive by big rigs, all you see is hubcaps.
Yep. I suppose with how low this DeLorean is,
Yeah.
that would be quite the sight. Be pretty easy to squeeze under one of those trailers.
It looks like pretty close. I think you'd be scraping.
Now, of curiosity, do you have an opinion on a favorite Back to the Future movie? Part 1 or 3 or?
I love Part 3. Part 1 and Part 3. 2 I could do without.
There goes the G-Mo.
Well, I think
Awesome. Really has a lot of power.
well, I want them to notice that these things do have power, that they're not slow and sluggish and
Silver streak. Thanks very much for doing that for him.
yeah, not at all. The handle right in there. Yep. Pull it. There you go.
Oh, that is sweet. Ooh, jeez. Thank you again for your time.
Yes.
There we go. Closing her up.
Almost forgot your
Oh, yep.
and yeah, lighten up these doors so I'm not like, ugh.
Whoever had been in there had cut the wires on the back of the fuse panel for the fuel pump. Everything looks good. How far? I don't know how much. Well, she's sprinting to the cars.
This is I got FM on here, the FM converter.
Oh, yeah?
You look at here, look at the eye on the blinker there on the fender. The Cadillac was first year to have the blinker system on your fender there, and then later in this Chrysler copied it.
It is a pretty handy feature.
See right there, like that, and then they got the other side. There. Let's go cruise. Now this was an option they call the Wonder Bar radio. You've heard that? It automatically finds your stations. Like, so you hit the button here, this will go beep, beep, beep. It hits the closest stations. Oh, we're getting a little traffic here.
Yep.
Sit there and cruise around and that's your automatic tuning at that time.
Yeah, that's cool.
Most people might know the story, but
It takes the strongest stations, you know.
Yep. It's amazing how innovative they were, like especially back in this time.
Yeah.
It's out of its time. It's amazing.
Once you going down the road, you do get a lot of traction. It really draws people. At different times, you may get high fives going down the road.
Yep. Yep. So, what's your favorite part about this Cadillac?
Well, I like the tail fins about the Cadillac.
Very distinct feature of the 50s.
Yeah. The early, the 50s and the 60s.
Yep. Wow, sounds pretty nice.
This is the 4-barrel carburetor I kicked in, of course. I didn't want to get a speeding ticket.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Let off and 30 miles an hour.
It's always tempting, but
Yeah. Here we go.
thank you for your time.
No problem. Appreciate it.
Very beautiful caddy.
Keep up the good hobby, and
Oh, yeah.
let's see one of your classics these days when we get it back.
I suppose,
Didn't work there, I had to rebuild the carburetor. There's always work to do on a ride like this, you know. So I've taken the doors apart, greased the window motors, wrapped the handles because they were falling apart, piece for those.
oh wow.
So I wrapped them with a steering wheel cover. And what else to do? Well, I had the panel off, might as well put new speakers in it, right?
Yep.
So someday the stereo will come, but for now I've got cruise control and AC are top priorities. Gotta fix both of those.
The funny thing is about these later Thunderbirds is the hoods are just so wide, it's amazing.
Yeah, and then the fender corners stick out just enough to make it, you know, pretty bold presence there.
Yep. So what is your favorite part of this T-Bird?
Well, I kind of got this Thunderbird because I had my eye on, oh, it's a cardboard box.
Oh.
Has it come out the back yet? I thought I could clear it. There it came out.
Oh, yep.
I got this Thunderbird because I was kind of looking at the Lincoln Mark IVs, and but they want 50% more for basically the same car. It says a Lincoln instead of Ford.
Yep.
And I was looking around, the price was right. I had a 57 Chevy truck that wasn't doing it anymore because it was a 3/4 ton and it was loud and slow and sloppy steering, and figured I need a vehicle that I can take on the freeway. Something freeway friendly that'll cruise quietly, comfortably, that I can drive for more than 40 minutes. Quiet muffler on it, and the whole muffler, the exhaust system was so quiet you could barely hear anything but the fan, right?
Yep.
And of course that's got to go.
Yep.
So I cut the muffler off and I put a flex pipe in. Now a 460 with no noise restriction at all made it just a little bit too obnoxious. Had a good idle and a good rev, but going through town it's like this is too much.
Yep.
So I took the flex pipe off and just put a glass pack, a simple glass pack through system on it. And that's what I got here, and it's great for cruising, but it still makes a good noise when you drop on the gas. It's always a delicate balance of where do you put your money.
Yep. Yep, that's for sure.
I got rid of the hubcaps and I painted the wheels because I can't afford the $500 wheels that I want.
Yep.
It's like if I'm going to throw $500 into it, I'm going to fix the air conditioning. But I'm not ready to pull the trigger on that yet. Because if my condenser and accumulator are bad, that $500 turns into $1,200 and it's like, well, I can't do that.
Yep. Sorry, I forgot. What year was this Thunderbird again?
This is a 73.
73.
The body style went about 72 to 76. And then in 77 they went to the flip-up headlights and it was a bit different machine.
Yep.
That's when the 351s and the 400s were in them. But I ended up getting what I wanted. Comfortable cruiser. Got some things to fix. It pumps out heat on the floor whether I want it or not.
Oh, yep.
And like I said, it'd be nice to have cruise and AC, but money will dictate when that happens. Black on black gets hot, and I'm hot-blooded as it is, so I'm put her in the shade here.
Well,
all right.
Thank you for your time.
You bet. Nice to meet you.
Yep.
Hope to see you next year.
Oh yeah.